Hey, what's going on guys? Matt Regan, personal trainer here. In today's video, we're gonna go through an upper body push and pull routine that you could do at home. Okay, and I'm gonna give you a bunch of modifications, variations that you can do with certain pieces of equipment. So I'll give you the rundown real quick. We're gonna start with some type of vertical pull, like a pull up, like a lat pull through. I'll show you that. Then we're gonna do push-ups, a horizontal push. Then we're gonna do rows, a horizontal pull. I hit my foot on the dumbbell. Ow. Anyway, then we're gonna do some chest flies, some floor flies. After that, we're gonna do some single arm tricep work into double tricep work, hit some bicep curls at the end, and call it a day. So that's the routine we're doing today. So I got the suitcase out here. If you don't have a pull-up bar, now I'd really recommend a pull-up bar. If you can get a pull-up bar, even if you can't do pull-ups, it's great because you can suspend suspension rings from it, you can suspend TRX from it, you can suspend bands from it, you can do a ton of stuff if you have a pull-up bar. So that's why I do recommend it. Great to just hang on, stretch, do dead hangs, it's good for the back. So I do recommend pull-ups if you can get one. If you don't have, you're like, no, I'll definitely never do a pull-up bar. That's okay too. Get a piece of luggage. You can load it up with weight, and we're going to do what's called a lat pull through. So in this exercise, you're hitting, the lat goes all the way down your back from here, kind of all the way to the sacrum. So it's a big kind of fan of the back muscle. And with this exercise, you're going to basically sweep down. And to do that, you're going to flail your elbows, point your elbows out to the side, and then you're making a diamond shape with your hands, okay? And you're pushing down. So what that looks like, you're gonna do it on the floor. Grab a piece of equipment. You wanna ground your lower back. So what I like to do that is to pick my knees up off the ground. And now you're making that diamond shape that I talked about earlier. And you bring your shoulders down and back. Try to drop your shoulders into your back pockets. And then you're pulling through. So this is a lat pull through. You can also do this with a band that's attached to, say, a pull-up bar, and then you're pushing the band down. If I was to go all the way straight up to like here, I take the tension off the lat. So it's kind of a smaller move. I feel it really here, and then all the way down to the stretch. You know, if you have a heavy dumbbell and like a bench or a box, you could do it with dumbbells too. This isn't gonna work that good, but maybe you could, oh, yeah, it works better this way. Don't drop it on your face. Make sure you hold the dumbbell. But you see, the key is to kind of keep those elbows flailed to the side. It's a little bit of an advanced move. But if you're doing it from a push down position, say with the band, you take the band, and then you're doing pull throughs. But you keep the elbows out and just this whole motion the whole time. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Now, let's move on. Pull-up bars. So, as I said, my love for pull-up bars. This is a pull-up bar I got when I was like 8 years old. Still have it. Great. This is a standard kind. You screw it into the door. You leave it there. Don't get the kind that you take up and down. If you get that kind, you're just going to take it down, put it in your closet, and never put it back up. You get one that screws into the frame, and then you can just hang on it whenever you want. You're going to find yourself just jumping on it, doing like a hang here or there, messing around. People love pull-up bars. If you have one, you're going to use it. If you put it in the closet, you're never going to use it. So this one I got at Home Depot, kind of a thicker bar, and it just kind of screws in with bolts. So I measured the door. They had a bar pre-existing with the threads and everything that had it on there. Got the hardware, bolted it in, good to go. So, whoa, it's high up there. All right, so if you can't do a pull-up at all, one way you can learn about them, getting good at them, is get a box or a chair, and it's called pull-up eccentrics. What you're going to do is start up high, and then you're going to jump up to the bar and just hang there and come down slow. So you pull up, and then just think about coming down nice and slow. You can drop all the way down, go back up. So these are called pull-up eccentrics. And this is going to help you to get your first pull-up. Once you can do those and do like 5, 6, 7 second descent, real nice and slow, then you should be able to get, a pull-up or two. And then you can just start working on pull-ups. Another way to help would be to use like an assistance band for your pull-ups. You throw a band through. So some things require equipment. You put your foot through the band and you do your pull-ups like that. Keep your foot straight. You can also put your knee through the band if you want less help. So those are a couple ways to hit your lats. Next, push-ups. I showed it in the other video, but I'm just gonna go through everything today, so we'll do it again. Hopefully that looks good. All right, so push-ups, just a couple quick examples. You got your easy push-ups, wall push-ups, simple, boom. Then you're moving lower. You got your chair push-ups, a little bit harder than the wall. You may find the chair push-ups and knee push-ups are about the same difficulty. So you could just do knee push-ups or regular push-ups, or bring the chair back. This is almost like a straight press, but it's more like an incline. It's kind of like an incline chest press. Bunch of push-ups. Camera looks a little crooked. Bear with me. I'm learning how to film and edit and do all this fun stuff. All right, next is going to be rows. So you got a band, do single arm rows with the band. Or maybe you have a heavy band, and then you could use the towel. Whoops. There's a lot of ways to row. You might have to get creative with it. You can take a towel and a band. Look at this. Just coming up with this. Heavier row. That's a good one, actually. That's a real nice one. It feels good on the shoulders. I'm going to use this one again. So this is your double row. A little more biceps. I'm feeling the lats on that one. All right, next, floor flies. So if you don't have dumbbells, we've talked about the milk example. Get a gallon. It's 8.5 pounds. Get some heavy buckets or something. Fill up some buckets with rocks. Floor flies. Boom. After that, gonna hit tricep extensions. So, a couple ways to hit triceps. You can use the band again. Single arm tricep extensions. This is why it's really good to have a pull-up. If you don't have the pull-up, I know I'm talking about pull-up bars like the whole time. Sorry about that. If you don't have that, you can attach one of the anchor attachments. I don't know if I have one here, but a lot of the kits that they sell bands with come with something like this. And so you attach that behind the door frame, put it on the side where the hinge is. Don't put it on the open side. Put it right by the hinge, shut the door, make sure the door is shut, and then you thread your band through there. So another tricep exercise after you do the single arm, you can hit some double arm tricep extensions here. I never do these that much. I usually do regular dips. I think you can do these on the floor as well. Just a lot shorter range of motion on the floor versus the chair. So the floor would be the easiest way to do it, and then you work up to the chair. Those are still hard. If that's real tough, you can do, with the band, where you take a towel. Now you're hitting tricep push downs. Okay? So, with all these exercises for the grounded program, it depends where you're at for that day. If you're having a crazy, horrible day, and you can only get 1 or 2 sets, that's fine. Maybe you're not feeling well. 1 or 2 sets, do what you can. Aim for 3 sets. 3 sets is a good number. 3 is better than 2. Not as good as 4. You're pushing yourself. You're going as hard as you can. 4 to 5 sets. 3 to 5 sets is plenty for this kind of work. This isn't the best time in the world to be making the best gains. We're going to do the best that you can. Just try to get strong, have fun with it. Learn some new moves. Learn to master your body weight a little bit. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. I hope you like this content. I hope you like this workout. If you did like it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that bell. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. I will be here. Take care and stay safe. Bye.